You were actually the day before. You were actually this week. Here's what we want. Where's your note? What are you taking notes on? What are your notes on?
No. Do you have anything else second period Monday?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
I was gonna say I could bring the book.
Okay, guys. This won't take long to go over these problems here. Corbin, Matt, I know you guys have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, make sure if you're turning in a book, any teacher, don't just put it in the room. That's like the worst.
What
I've
the?
looked through all of them. All right, just tell your teacher what number it is. All right, let them know. Don't just drop it off. Ethan.
You know which one it is?
Yeah, it's important.
Okay, guys. Let me do something here. All right. Breaking down, simplify, square root of 75. What are we thinking about here when you see a problem like this? Logano? Perfect squares. What perfect square goes into 75? Okay. Does everybody agree this breaks down? Whoa. Whoa, come on, sister. To that. Okay? Yes? What's the square root of 25, guys? So what's my answer here? 5 what? 5 radical 3. Now, for those of you that don't know your perfect squares, whoops, that's a 3. What? There it is right there. A 5 comes out. 5 radical 3. Yes, yes? Questions, concerns, complaints? What's you guys' problem today? Something's funny. Leave Goat Boy and his friend Little Goat Boy alone. What's your joke today, Mr. Westfall?
Yeah. What did one math book say to the other? I've got so many problems.
That started some emotional. I don't get it. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You don't get it? What's your math teacher?
Yeah, there are some people I'm gonna miss.
I know I'm one of them. Makana is definitely not the one.
Aw, what's that little squid doing?
It's been here like all week.
It means she's mad right now.
Does she have a
She's
name?
mad.
It's not.
It's a guy?
This is the order. It has it right
I can't see that.
Like Green Goblin.
Norman.
Because it's green and he's angry. I thought it's green. Yeah.
That kind of fits you. I like Norman. All right, guys. What has to be true when we add and subtract square roots? Can I subtract that right now? Why not, Bales? Don't shrug your. Why can't I? Nobody knows, huh? Okay. Partly, but why else can't I? There you go. They're not like terms. Now, are they like terms? We don't know because they're not simplified. Okay? All right, guys. What perfect square? 32. What perfect square goes into that? Anybody? Matt.
8 times 4.
Okay, we want to do the tree. I was thinking 16 times 2.
Oh.
But okay. 2 times 4, 2 times 2, 2 times 2. So how many 2's do I have, guys? 3?
No. 5.
5. So what do I do with these 5 2's?
Put them in pairs.
Pairs. 1, 2 pair. So that means 2 times 2 comes out, which is what, guys?
4.
4 radical 2. To me, it is so much easier doing perfect squares, especially small numbers like that. 16 times 2, square root of 16 is 4. 4 radical 2. But if you have to do the tree, do the tree. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, square root of 8. Guys, what perfect square goes into 8? 4 times 2, right? So square root of 8 is square root of 4 times square root of 2. What's the square root of 4? Square root of 4 is not 2 times 2, it's 2. There it is right there. Now, can I subtract? Yeah, now I have like terms. Mary, do you and Oswald, what's his name? Norman. His name was Norman Oswald, so that's not bad. Oh my God. Okay.
2 radical 2.
2 radical 2. 2 radical 2. Come on. This one. Simplify. Okay, let's do 45 first. What does 45 break down to?
5 times.
What does 45 break down to? Come on, other people start answering. Ethan? 9 and 5. Now, if you want to break it down 3 times 3 or just recognize that's a perfect square right now, okay, square root of 9 is what, guys? 3. So 3 comes out, 5 stays in. Okay, what about x to the 8th? What's the shortcut on variables with exponents? Do you guys remember? All you do is do what with the 8? Take what of it? Take half of it. It's an even number, so there's 4 pairs. So 4 come out. Nothing left over. There's no x's left over. That's your answer right there. 3x to the 4th times square root of 5. Yes? Concerns, questions? Sure? Son of a nutcracker. What do I got to do for 30? What do I got to do there? What math term do I have to do? Matthew?
We go times the
That's not the math term I want. Luca? Beautiful. Matt, you're going to say what we're going to do. We're going to distribute the square root of 5, right? Okay. Who can tell me what the square root of 5, Makana, times the square root of 5 is?
Square root 25.
Loki. Makana, I'm not disagreeing with you, but we learned a shortcut.
Yeah.
Bailey, can you help young Makana out? Huh?
Square root of 5.
You took the shortcut too far, young lady.
You square
Yeah.
root of 25. Then becomes 5.
It's not square root of 5. It's just what?
5.
5. Guys, remember, Makana, you were right. But remember, we're skipping this step right here, which square root of 25 is what? We're skipping that. Any radical times itself is whatever's underneath the radical. It's 5. Square root of 5 times square root of 5 is 5. It just saves us some time. Now, Jonathan, square root of 5 times square root of 7. Can you multiply unlike terms? Oh, my friend, you can. You can multiply. So what do we got? Square root of what?
35.
Yes. Now, we always have to be sure. We have to be sure square root of 35 doesn't simplify. And if we go square root of 35, what times what's 35? 5 and 7, do they break down? Square root of 35 doesn't break down. Guys, that's my answer. 5 plus radical 35. Square root of 35. You have to put plus because they're not multiplying together. Yes, if you don't put the plus there, you're going to miss some points. Absolutely. Because when you distribute that from the get-go, see that plus signs there? Yeah. Now, if they were like terms, that's something else, and we can combine them, and then the plus goes away, but they're not. All right. Why does it do that? What are they watching?
National Treasure.
Good one. First one or second one? Second one? First one's a good one.
Richard's one. What they steal?
I don't
Can we
know.
open this garage?
They're looking for the
Yeah.
Book of Secrets. Like if the president book supposedly has all these secrets about it. All right. Guys, what do I got to do here?
Does the money go with it too?
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
It's
Uh-oh.
for the fine for me, so. It's right.
Wow. Use it for like a hockey puck? No, that would you could use that for a stool. If you said it like that.
She does. She wouldn't be
All right.
She should try.
Oh. Liv, you sick? No? Good, because Liv, you have to tell me, because I haven't heard a peep out of you in days. What the heck am I going to do to simplify this? Don't say, What do you think? Are you been drinking before school?
No way.
You okay?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Liv, what do you think? What can't we have in the denominator? Okay, so do you remember how to get rid of it? Guys, be quiet, please. Okay, who can come to Liv's aid? How do I get rid of that radical in the denominator? Do you remember, Luca? Yeah, very good. We multiply by radical 3. Now, but I can't change the value of the fraction, right? Guys, do you guys remember anything over itself is 1, right? So this is a funky way to say 1. Anything over itself is 1. That's 1. Okay? Okay, Makana. Take a deep breath. Don't put you not touch it. Don't. I didn't ask you a question yet. What is square root of 3 times square root of 3?
3.
Close. Square root of 9, which you can know. It is. It's 3. Good job. Okay. Now, Liv. How do you know I was going to ask you what the top was? Maybe I was going to ask you what's your favorite pizza. What is it? What's your favorite pizza? Okay, she's right. Now, just make sure, guys, square root of 15 doesn't simplify. And it does not. That's your answer. That's your answer. Okay? Yes, sir.
Like, say, like, you could simplify that. How would
Yeah.
you do that?
Okay, let's say we had, what's one did we simplify? Let's say we had this. Guys, I know this isn't the answer, but let's say we just had this. Okay? What perfect square goes into 20?
4 and 5.
4 times 5. So what's the square root of 4?
2.
That would be your answer. Okay? Then we got to make sure 2 and 3 don't reduce. They don't. But that doesn't reduce, so that's my answer. I think this is the last one. All right. I want you guys to foil this. Go ahead. Foil it on your own. Try to simplify it. We'll talk about it. We'll laugh. We'll give Corman a shot at it. What was that cartoon where the little baby squid got scared and kind of let a stinker and heat came out? What was it? Finding Nemo? Did that happen in that movie?
Yeah.
Did you see Sushi's colors? You like, hold on. And then you flip it inside out. And it's good.
Oh, so you can be happy then upset.
No, I just like green better.
I kind of like the purple.
The purple one's Dr. Octavius.
What? What?
Mary,
Oh, no, it's bad now.
you need some help. You need some help.
My friend Brianna brings hers to school every day, so I'm bringing mine, so she doesn't feel left out. And she made me this necklace too.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, you guys share goats, so I just chill.
All right.
Okay.
But that's not cool enough.
It
It jumps
flips inside
sideways.
out. Is that not cool?
That's go flips like inside out.
No, they jump sideways. It's way cooler.
Why? Do they get scared or something?
They jump.
Okay, whoa. Lay off the goat, boys.
Doesn't a certain type of dog do that when it gets scared?
There's a fainting goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fall over.
They just faint.
They like just fall over.
It's like they
Yeah.
a single sound.
They don't scream. They just fall over.
They do scream.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's an expert now on goats.
Yay.
I've seen
That's
it
what
on
we
my.
want.
Let me give you guys a little hint.
That's what we want.
Just because you've seen something on YouTube doesn't make you an expert on it.
Take
Just
time.
throwing it out there.
Yeah, of course.
Do you concur? Thank you.
Unless it's
It's
TikTok.
just YouTube.
That's different. All right. Let's see. Who have I heard from?
Is this our last problem of the year?
It is.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds sad.
Yeah. But
No, it's not.
We still have the test. Oh well.
Corbin.
So it's on the last part of the
As a
Why?
class.
So Bailey's gonna wait all year. And we're gonna hear the most Irish talk all year. Whoa, 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 sister. Corbin. 4 times 5.
20.
Okay, now you gotta be. Here's what makes this problem a little trickier. It's like if you want to write it, it's like a -1 in front of that square root. What's 4 times -1, Corbin? 4 times -1.
4. -4.
And then what goes with it?
2.
Yeah. Okay. Jill. What's 2 times square root of 2 times 5?
5 radical 2.
I'm gonna write plus. Okay, Jill. This is gonna be a little tricky. What's square root of 2 times negative square root of 2? What's square root of 2 times square root of 2?
1,
Square root of 4, which is what?
2,
But since there's a negative in there, what would it make it?
-2.
There you go. There you go. Did anybody get that far correctly? Good. That's the hard part, really, guys. Okay, now, simplifying. What's 20 minus 2? 18? Now, are these like terms?
Yes.
Yeah, I can add and subtract them. Because they're both radical 2. Alexis, what's -4 plus 5? It says 1, and I don't write 1 in front of anything like that. I'm just going to write that. Nothing wrong if you write 1, but it doesn't. To me, it doesn't look simplified. 18 plus square root of 2. That's our last problem. I promise I wasn't going to do it. That's our last problem.
Oh no.
It's been a good year.
Yep. Movie time.
Hey, you know what? Seriously.
Go over there and
Hey,
watch this.
guys, I know Mr. Westfall has too. I really enjoyed this class. You guys did a good job this year. It was fun class. I thought everybody did a pretty good job. Yeah, almost everyone. Some of us didn't take 3-week vacations.
Nah, you're just looking at you.
Okay,
I don't like seeing
you should have to repeat the class.
Okay,
Alright.
being out has like depressing.
Where's Aaliyah?
It's
What?
not fun. Being
Yeah, and by the way,
outside is not
Aaliyah
fun.
misses too much, and you go on vacation too long.
Well,
Aaliyah thinks her birthday's every day.
So if this was like, we want to have. This is our last class.
Alright, so the exam's gonna be part paper pencil, part online, so make sure your laptops are charged when you come in. You will have, for the online portion, you are gonna have a piece of paper in front of you to show your work. Just so you're not like trying to do it in your head, whatever, you have to write on. Bring a calculator, bring a pencil. I think it's the first exam slot on Wednesday, right?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Hey guys, listen. Mr. Westphal already knows. I will not be here Tuesday. Okay? So you guys that usually go test with me, do you guys know Mr. D-Lap? When when we go past those rooms, Mrs. Napoltz and Mr. Lavick are on the right. We go in Mr. Lavick's room. Mr. D-Lap's the first classroom on the left there. He's gonna be I team teach with him right before this class. He knows you guys are gonna go up in his room. Okay, that's where you're gonna take your exam. All right. Yeah. And if you have to finish, you probably have to come in Mr. Westfall's room after lunch. Down here. Give your paper test to Mr. D-Lap. I'm probably gonna do the online test first, right?
He'll probably just stay. He can just stay into the 4-5 exam, right?
Oh yeah, because you guys don't have a 4th, 5th exam. We already talked about this. Yeah, you guys would just stay up there with Mr. D-Lap and finish, unless he has a class coming in. If that be the case, if he has a class coming in and you're not done up there with him, just come down in here, Mr. Westfall's room. That's it.
Do I have to give you our note cards?
Oh, yeah. You guys have your note cards all done?
I think so. No.
I finish them up now. Remember they need you to turn in today?
Yeah, work on your note cards, finish them up, turn them in to Mr. Westfall. Put your name on them, please.
So I got this one.
That's bad.
Amazing. You really smart. Sharon's because I'll keep my action down.
That's the. We just learned that.
I know.
You guys are welcome to use the back too if you need it.
Maybe I'll do that.
Hang on, Mary. I'm gonna check it first.